Hey guys, what's going on? Random Andrew here, and I gotta clean the lens. Dang it. Take two. Hey guys, what's going on here? Random Andrew here on a random adventure with Mom. We loaded up the Mini and we came up to Camp Borden. She spent some years growing up here. And my grandfather, her father, did his basic training up here decades ago, eons ago. Yeah, and we were thinking we might be able to come up here and find where she used to live when she was just little. What are your thoughts so far, returning back up to this area after so long?
I know we lived on Capriole Crescent from the time I was born till I was almost 4.
So that's what we're going to try and find.
I'm really interested to see. I know it's only going to be a bare lot, but it'll still be
cool. We'll check it out. We definitely will. I got to see something up here. Now this looks like such an old sign. I don't think it's still, the thing, but it says no through traffic. But we're going to be brave and we're going to go anyways. What's the worst they can do? Tell us no through traffic, turn around. I just seen these and we had to stop and check it out. Wow, Warhead Section 762 millimeter rocket, high explosives, lot XXX. And just so you know, no, they don't store live things, but look at this. All the individual screws have been popped out of this. The lid's been off. Same with this one too. Firing table warhead, section XXX. Gross weight, XXX. Just give you guys an idea. That's how big they actually are. So we haven't found... Oops, sorry, I probably just muted you guys. We haven't found where Mom used to live. It's apparently called Capriole Crescent. And it's an area that is no longer a residential area. So we're just kind of trying to figure out where it would be. But yeah, check this out. This may be probably my favorite building on the whole base, right here. Explosives Division. Way to go, Camp Borden. You just gotta do the tourist thing. You don't see a full-size jet mounted on a pedestal and not get up close to it. There's Red Knight #1. Like, just for a size and scale comparison, okay? Like, that's a full-size deal right there. What the heck is this? The plaque. The Red Knight. T-33 Silver Stars. Training Command solo display aircraft from 58 to 67. Made more than 600 appearances at 300 locations throughout Canada and the United States. Promoting Canadian military aviation. Mostly at smaller airfields and communities. One unique feature of the Red Knight displays was all the maneuvers was performed within the boundaries of the airfield, keeping the action in view of the spectators throughout the entire show. Nice. You guys will have to excuse the wind noise. The little piece of fuzz I had on there finally fell off. So there's some wind noise, you guys will understand why. Wow, would you guys have a look at this? If you believe the sign said it's called a Grizzly, and I'll read the stats off to you in here just a second. It's AVGP, the Armored Vehicle General Purpose, a series of 3 armored fighting vehicles ordered by the Canadian military in the 70s. These 3 vehicles are Husky, the Grizzly, and the Cougar. Ooh, Cougars. Also known as the CAR, Armored Personal Carry-Out Grizzly, armored with 50 cal HMG and a 7.62 CPMG. Canada has deployed this vehicle operationally to such places as Cyprus, the Balkans, and Somalia, and a ton of other places since that plaque was put up. And over here, we've got us a Patton. And again, We could always just go over and read that sign right there. Well, you guys have a gander. The M60 series is a second generation main battle tank, MBT, introduced in December 1960. It's widely used by the US and its Cold War allies, especially those in NATO. Remains in service throughout the world today despite it being superseded by the M1 Abrams. Egypt is currently the largest operator with 1,700 upgraded M60 A3s. Turkey is the second. And yeah, well, there you just go. Have a good look at that. Terry, bud, if you're watching this, I think I found your next purchase. Truly a Canadian craft if I ever seen one. Canadian Flex Track, Canadian. And like all through here, folks. This is like a park. I think the Mini should be okay right behind this tank. Now the wind is picking up quite a bit, guys. I do apologize about that. Do my best. Look at this wee little guy. It's just little. Oh, it's a 47mm Italian anti-tank gun. Oh, this must be British. It says 3.7cm German anti-tank gun. Yeah. Again, guys, I really apologize for the wind noise, but I think we'll just have to deal with it. As I'm filming this, you guys probably can't hear it, but I can hear a helicopter in the distance. Look at that. Beauty. And because somebody had the peace of mind to put these plaques in, I'll tell you what it is. Some of you already know what it is, I'm sure. But it's CF5 Freedom Fighter. CF-160. Beauty. Holy cow, would you guys look at the size of this thing? It's gargantuan. Actually, I think one of the Decepticons turned into one of these in Transformers. And I can't tell you what it is because there's no plaque for it here. But would you look at the size of this sucker? That's just incredible. Like, just kind of give you guys a hint, an idea. That's one of its props, okay? Like, and then just to get the whole thing in one frame, I got it back way up. Okay, look, some more anti-tank guns there. This is like a vehicle park. That is a cute little thing right there. It's a vehicle park. All kinds of tanks and aircraft and all kinds of everything. I'm almost speechless. I love it. And trust me, I'm not one that has remained speechless for very long. And then over here, got another one. And then a little Iltis up on the back of that other little truck. Like, yeah. Alright, Mom and I are going to go wander around Canadian Military Museum. Wow, as we enter... bomb disposal units. Yeah, like just look at when the smell when you walk in. You could tell this was a motor core.
Oh, I know. I feel like I'm walking with my dad right now. You know that? Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's a beautiful Triumph. Oh, I didn't even see this. A lot of people would love to get their hands on something like that. A model of an old Lancaster.
There's the duck.
Yeah, this is a duck.
Yeah, this is the duck. I played on it. One like that a lot. Nice.
Anybody need to upgrade their barrel? A model of UN tank. There's just so much here to show, guys, and to read through and tell you every single little thing. We'd be here all day, and I don't have that kind of battery power. The updated, a 95 Kawasaki. Oh, it's used to train drivers, see? Very cool though. Love it. Oh my goodness, look at that. That's a 23 Model T cargo truck. And then you got something like this, a horse-drawn World War I horse-drawn wagon. Oh my goodness, look at it. Steam power. Field kitchen, drawn by horse, attached with water trailer. That's what this was. This is a kitchen, guys. This is a mobile kitchen right here. Oh, got your classic hoopty. World War II, British two-wheel bicycle. Nice little stove. Imagine probably would have stored right in. Oh no, see, this is the stove. Right, there's your burner. There's your stove. That is cool. And this would probably be the water trailer, yes. So what was this? This is obviously not part of the water trailer. I think this carried rounds. Ammunition. Yep. Tank rounds, I bet. Whoa. Look at that. And it's all capped up like this. So I bet you this still function. This would still function. The back sides of some of these oldies here. What have we got? Another pressurized water trailer, a wheeled stretcher. You've probably seen something like this in MASH. And if you didn't see it in MASH, you might have seen it in action. In that case, I feel very sorry for you. Wow, and the condition of a lot of these, nice fresh paint, no dust on them. Look at that. What is this? Yeah, I know it's a truck. Really old battery tester. Machinery, so it's a machine truck. One skied snowmobile. Would you look at this? A Canadiair Limited Montreal Oversnow Vehicle. Circa 1959. Hey, that's the year my mom was born. Is that cool or what? And then there, if you look, it's got a PTO shaft that connects to drive the trailer. And it must have been submersible because it's got a rudder. Oh. You can actually see, I don't know if it's showing up on camera well, but you can see the rifling on the inside of that barrel where they did the cutaway. T-55 armored tank. And it's got all kinds of cutaway here. So you can actually see where your driver would be sitting. So you're down in there. This is what you're seeing. I could drive it. And then we come along further. Look at the size of those bearings in there. That's for one of the tank wheels, right? So underneath all that, that's what you got. And then, a lot of people would love to have this seat. This is the turret operator's seat. I love how they've done the cutaways. You can actually see down inside. Oh, look at that. Turbos for everyone. I wonder what that is. It's driven by an electric wheel. So it's a centrifugal supercharger of some kind. Nice big, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12-cylinder tank engine. Here's another wheel spline for the wheels. Geez, I could do a whole video on this tank alone. Extra fuel cells. Oh, a better look at the turret operator position. Ba-boom. I really hope that you guys like this. This is a special treat right here. Alright, onward. This, I have to get me one of these. This looks like a lot of fun. Okay, what is it? The Ferret Scout Car, or the Daimler Ferret. Oh geez, that mean it's made by Chrysler? Daimler? And I do believe this is the front. This is the front right here. Oh, it's a United Nations vehicle too. This is a Ferret Scout Car Mark II. I'll give you guys a look down inside. So you can see the driver would sit right there, and the steering wheel right there. And then you'd have another seat here, so you'd probably have a mounted gun or something up top. It looks like it could be a gun mount here, maybe. I bet you this would be a lot of fun too. I mean, hey Terry, you want to trade that Argo in for something military grade? Oh wait, it's a Ford. I don't suppose it'd matter at that point. Just look at some of these tanks. Like, okay, I almost walked right into that barrel. It's a French gun. This is World War II French gun. Look at that. If that's not a muzzle brake, then I don't know what is. Holy crap, that is polished. Oh, and look at this end. Look at this. The whole loading assembly here. What would this be called? Look at that. That is in showpiece condition. I don't think they probably overlooked that new brand, like that good brand new. Wow. Good idea to stop here, Ma. Carrying on a little bit further. A little further. A Valentine tank, eh? Now we're getting into the old stuff. Here is the Cougar. This is not in the right spot. No. Because that's what this is talking about. This guy right here. That's the Cougar. This is a Renault FT M17. Okay. Wow. I've seen one of these on YouTube. In action on YouTube. Oh my goodness. And here's your controls. Basic skid steer controls. You got your gear range. And then idle bar, like in a tractor, you set the idle instead of having an actual throttle pedal. I wonder if this is what is inside here. Is used in the Whippet tank. What is a Whippet tank? This is a Whippet tank. So this powers this. Just because I can't get all of this tank in one shot, I figured I'd do it this way. Okay, on to the back row. Aviation, so that would have been a plane engine. Not too sure what that one was. It actually almost looks like a gearbox of sorts. Another 12-cylinder tank engine. Let's fit that in your Mustang. So yeah, quite the old war pieces in here. And then all along, all through here, around the whole perimeter of this, is information, pictures, all kinds of stuff. really recommend if you guys are in the Camp Borden area, stop and have a look. This is actually a pretty awesome sight to see. And I just realized this one truck, mobile dentist office. Wow. Oh, and now this is a room I can really enjoy. This is showcasing all the different firearms. Like, what is that? Oh, a training rifle. Okay. Wow. The old flintlock, matchlock, whatever you call them.
It's an empty showcase, baby. Don't worry. We still haven't even seen us.
So you got your flintlock musket up top, your Enfield pattern 1853, the Snyder Enfield Mark II 1867. Like, wow. Is it the 1911? Yes, it is. U.S. Army issue. And moving on up, got the Lee Metford Mark I 1891, 1916. And this would probably be the Lee Enfield more people would be familiar with. It's the number 4 Mark I 1943. The FN FAL. Oh my goodness. And of course they're going to have a nice collection of firearms in here. This is, after all, a military museum. This is the Springfield rifle, 1884. One of my personal favorites, the Mosin Nagant. The Mosin Nagant is it's 7.62 by 5.4, right? Yeah. And all along the floor here, these are all tank barrels. All the way down. And then what I'm not even getting to show you is, behind me, Browning automatic. Wow. MG. The Hotchkiss portable machine gun, 1917. Just think of the age of that. And then these ones here, you see the M1914, how it's got that larger cylinder around the barrel as like a water jacket so they could keep it cooled. And the same with the MG 0815. It's German. And then there's the Mausers. Well, I would love to be able to just go through and show you guys each and every one of these in detail, but I'm not sure we have exactly that kind of time today. Oh, there you go, the Dragunov SVD. I modeled my air gun after this because of the comfort level of this firearm right here. The Dragunov. Again, 7.62 by 5.4. The 1944 Mosin Nagant. Oh, and the M1. Two very choice firearms right there. What is this? An M4 bolt action survival rifle, 22 Hornet. It's like a backpack gun right there. Camping gun. And then we get down to a little more modern. The Colt M4, or no, M16A2 carbine. I'm not the most firearm sufficient SKS, Lee Enfield, but I do try and learn what I can. And I'm not even going to try and say that name, if you guys can see that. Fallschirmjägerwerger, something like that. It's definitely a German gun. The FN FAL. And like it just goes around the whole room. So rather than sit here and try and read off every single name, I shall just show you guys, and you guys can enjoy. Okay, hang on. Boom, big bada boom. All kinds of RPGs and stuff, wow. Okay, we're just gonna speed along through here, at least we'll try. It's kind of hard, oh my, it's kind of hard to just speed through here when there's so much. Okay, we're gonna go all the way back down to this end. That looks more like the FN FAL that I recognize. The RPK. Oh, that's an interesting piece right there. And they do have all of the guns, the names listed with their number, but it's kind of, like I said, it would just take too long to read through everything. Oh, there's another Colt M16, Kalashnikov AK-47, and other variations of Kalashnikov. That is a really nice looking firearm though. Oh, and look at that dainty little thing with the green. More Kalashnikov. And more. No, Sturmwerger. Gewehr. And don't worry folks, we're almost through this whole gun section here. It's just like, wow. MP40. There's another FN FAL. And then we're down to some more Mauser. The Garand Mark 1. And Lee Enfield number 4. So that, see, even coming in here, this is another Mosin Nagant. A wooden holster. A wooden bayonet. No, not a wooden bayonet, a wooden holster. Wow. And then lastly, we got your mortars. What? I kind of have to know. What is that? Oh, that's not good. I do believe it's like a mortar, but for launching a gas canister. Wow. I know, Mom's probably sitting here waiting for me out there. Beautiful cutaway. Big, big machine guns. Okay. I think we've covered most of it. Oh, wait, one more close look. Alright, we've almost exhausted this whole battery just in this gun section alone, so let's move on. Wow, and this looks like to be the old Navy. Maybe not. The Old Navy, it's Old Navy.
Yeah, it's quite interesting.
Lots of old uniforms and stuff showcasing how we dressed at the different areas. Oh, air superiority. Well, compared to what's out there now, probably not, but still. What do we got here? If you know what this is, leave it in the comments section down below. Curiosity. I didn't see a thing that didn't say not touch, but do you guys see anything that says don't touch? I'm sorry. I see a bell. I gotta ring it. Oh, hey. Hey, here's some old Camp Borden pictures. Well, that does about the tour of the museum that I'm going to show today. But I do recommend, if you guys are in the area, check this out. It's quite the place. Now, on with our day journey. Our day trip. That is awesome. You could probably fit that in the trunk of this. I don't ever get to say that. Oh, hang on a second. I'm actually recording video. That is a Fiat, eh?
Yeah, the old 500.
Fiat 500. That is awesome. Not what I expected to see today. Right on. Thanks for letting me get a shot. Right on. This sounds like a motorcycle engine. Oh geez, pretty much is. Awesome. That is awesome. Alright guys, that's going to conclude our quick tour of the CFB Canadian Forces Base Borden. And the place where my grandpa used to work, that place where you seen all those trucks, that was the motor pool. He spent a lot of time there. So it was kind of cool and very awesome for Mom to be able to get up there again, where she hasn't been in like 40 years. So stay tuned for the next video. You'll find out where we are right now.